This is the afternoon weather briefing. This is for Thursday, the 12th of June. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather just looking like classic summer pattern conditions today with a few random scattered showers and thunderstorms about. Let's begin with the upper air look. We'll talk about weather to come over the next 7 to 15 days. And again, today we have this weakness, a little trough that's located west of the state. And that has been producing an increase in the number of showers and thunderstorms west of Alabama. There's some flooding issues for parts of Texas, Louisiana, and Arkansas. But again, for Alabama, the showers and thunderstorms today are very scattered and very random. Let's go to the radar. And we are live this afternoon at 2:41. And you can see showers and storms in scattered random pockets over the state. A lot of places, the sun is out. It's a beautiful day. Other places, a downpour. We note there is one warning down in southwest Alabama. Of course, this is a severe thunderstorm warning. This is in effect for parts of Choctaw County for the storm that is south of Butler, down Highway 17, down toward Gilbertown and Toxie. And that storm could be producing some strong gusty winds and maybe some hail as it moves northward. And that ultimately could affect the city of Butler. But again, Butler is on the far northern edge of that polygon. That is a severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 3:15 this afternoon. And that's the only warning in effect. Again, there's a look at southwest Alabama. The Gulf Coast looking pretty good. Scattered showers really over most of the counties, stretched out from near Chatham and Butler all the way over to near Atmore, Andalusia, Opp, Geneva, gradually moving northward. And again, over the northern half of the state, got some pretty decent downpours over parts of Franklin, Lawrence, Winston, Marion, Fayette counties up toward the Shoals, and a few pretty good showers on the eastern side of the state. Parts of Randolph, Tallapoosa, Lee, Macon, Russell counties. And again, these will fade very quickly once the sun goes down later this evening. And for those that are new here, this is what we expect almost every summer day. We start off dry, and then once we hit the convective temperature early afternoon, these things pop up. And that's going to be the case tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday and through a decent chunk of next week. And, of course, every day the showers form in different places. And some days you'll have higher coverage than others, but again, that's just old standard summer stuff. There's the visible satellite view. And for most of the state, it's a partly to mostly sunny, very warm day with those pockets of convection. And there's the regional radar composite. You can see that more organized batch of storms off to the west over parts of Arkansas and Louisiana. Mostly mid to upper 80s across the state. Birmingham at 85. Huntsville, 89. 89 for Montgomery and Dothan. Mobile, 88, very consistent. Again, a flash flood watch for parts of East Texas, Southwest Arkansas, Northwest Louisiana. And the severe weather outlook for today and tonight. Got marginal risks on either side of Alabama, just to the east and west. Got a risk over parts of the Great Plains and a small marginal risk a little north of Philadelphia. Tomorrow, a risk of severe storms from parts of West Texas into the northern Rockies. And on day 3, which is Saturday, risk of severe storms, again from West Texas up into parts of the Great Plains. Rain for the next 7 days, valid through Thursday morning of next week. The average amounts, about 1 to 2 inches, but there's evidence that there could be some more higher totals over the Tennessee Valley. Amounts there maybe up to 3 inches, but numbers will be all over the board because of the random scattered nature of the showers and storms. And again, today, the tropics are just quiet. I know you're not supposed to say the Q word, but hey, I'm not afraid of the Q word. It's quiet. At some point, sure, the tropics will heat up, but again, no tropical storms for at least the next 7 days across the Atlantic Basin. So model fans, here we go. GFS, 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 4. And again, that little trough is over Missouri and Arkansas, and that will add a little extra lift to the atmosphere, and there will probably be a little increase in coverage and showers and storms. And again, if you look at the synoptic maps like this, you see all this green all across the southeastern states, and you're thinking, oh boy, it's just going to rain all day. Well, no, it's not. Let's look at the high-resolution HRRR model. This is more like it. This is valid tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. And the HRRR is suggesting there could be a broken line of thunderstorms from Huntsville down to Tuscaloosa. But for the rest of the state, just very widely scattered showers. And again, that's basically the concept for a while. We'll take a look at the weekend. This is Saturday, and again, we're smeared in green. But let's go to the high-resolution modeling. Now, this is the NAM, the 3-kilometer NAM, North American Mesoscale model. This is valid Saturday afternoon, 5 o'clock. And really, it's not showing much. I think there's probably going to be a little more out there than what you see here on this model. But still, again, that's just evidence that it's not going to rain everywhere Saturday. It's not going to rain all day. However, where the storms do form, it's summertime. They'll produce heavy rain, creepy clouds, gusty winds, and a lot of lightning. That's just what they do in the summer. And the same thing on Sunday. If you like the numbers game, the chance of any one spot getting a shower or storm, I'd say in the 40 to 60% range, basically 50-50. Tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. And most, but not necessarily all, of the showers and storms will come from roughly 2 until 10 p.m. And that's the idea for next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. In evidence, we trend a little drier toward the latter half of next week as a ridge strengthens across the deep south. With a ridge, the air aloft is warmer. There's sinking air, and that tends to offset the convective potential. And this is a week from today, Thursday, June 19th. And again, you can see a flat ridge all across the southern states. And partly sunny, hot, muggy, maybe a storm in spots. Let's go on 10 days. This is Sunday, June 22nd. Upper ridge pumped up over the Great Plains. That would represent hot and mostly dry weather there. We're kind of on the periphery of that, and which means just old summertime weather. I mean, I promise we're showing you different maps. They just look the same. Partly sunny, hot, humid, an afternoon storm in spots. Rain coming off the GFS ensemble for the next 15 days. The mean, a little over 3 inches. That's a pretty good bit for this time of the year with no tropical system involved. Temperatures off the national blend of models, mid to upper 80s through Tuesday, then low 90s over the latter half of next week. And hey, come on, it's June, late June. Should be hot this time of the year. And this is the long-range guidance from yesterday, and I do believe the new one should be in. So let's pull it up, and I really don't think it's going to change much. And it is in. And we'll pop it on here, and we can watch it change together. And there you go. We are solidly in the red. Temperatures above average over much of the eastern and southern U.S., below average back in the Pacific Northwest. So back to the radar, live here at 2:48. Random, scattered showers and storms slowly moving northeastward across Alabama today. And again, like any summer day, they're all going to produce a lot of lightning. Some heavy rain if you're right underneath the core. Gusty winds. And sometimes when a summer storm collapses, they can produce some pretty strong winds for a brief time. And we've got that one severe thunderstorm warning in effect down in southwest Alabama. This is for the southern part of Choctaw County for the storm that's down Highway 17, down toward Toxie and Needham. That's moving northeast in the general direction of Butler. And again, there could be some pretty strong gusty winds with that, maybe some small hail as it moves north. Also a pretty good thunderstorm that's sitting over the Tombigbee River in Coffeyville over into Clark County that is west of Grove Hill. And other than that, you can see just pockets of scattered storms across the southern half of the state. And for North Alabama, same thing. Some pretty decent downpours in parts of Winston and Lawrence counties. In East Alabama, pretty good downpour around Bynum, the Anniston Army Depot, west of Anniston. And again, scattered storms down toward Lake Martin, parts of Tallapoosa County. Pretty good downpour just to the southeast of Aniana. And once we get the sun down later this evening, most all of these things will fade away, and we'll rinse and repeat tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. So that's it for the afternoon briefing. If you're new here, we do these twice a day, once in the morning about 5:15, in the afternoon about 2:45. We simulcast these on my YouTube channel and my Facebook page. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on the TV side this evening. Hey, right across the hall, Studio A, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.